Hello, I am the Real Blue Dragon, and welcome to the very end of 2019. At time of recording, it will be 2020, 3 days from now. I am currently still recovering from a flu, so that's been fun. It hasn't ruined my Christmas at all. But that appears to be on its last legs now. Normalcy is just around the corner again. Looking forward to that, I can tell you. I go back to work tomorrow, so I thought before I do that, let's just play some Super Nintendo shit, because why not? Whoop. There we go. Let's do it on a real Super Nintendo. And you can see the first thing we're booting up here is the Super Game Boy with a copy of Race Driving in it. This is of course a PAL Super Nintendo, so everything here is running and being recorded at 50 frames a second. That upsets you, then I don't know what to say. There are plenty of other channels. There we go, black and white. I will say, Race Driving, the sequel, or I guess follow-up to Hard Driving, is an extremely early 3D racing game, at the point where maybe companies should not have been bringing 3D racing games home at that point. Unless you were running like a 386 minimum PC, you shouldn't have been playing 3D racing games. Like home hardware just wasn't really capable of running that stuff at good enough frame rates, especially the consoles. But here we are. Not only did they bring it to the consoles, they brought it to the motherfucking Game Boy, the original OG Game Boy. You know, a console renowned for its polygon pushing power. Let's go with the standard stunt track here. But I will give it this. It works surprisingly well. Everything looks like shit, but it runs. Alright. So check this out. What was this, 1992? Well, I went over that too quickly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not about just putting the pedal to the floor, it's about keeping your speed at a sensible level. If you not only, if you go around corners too quickly, you slide off. If you go over jumps too fast, you jump too far and you crash on the other side. It's about speed management. And then moments like this, when you get to the loop-de-loops, that's when you put your foot to the floor. And I will say, for the original Game Boy, this is kind of impressive. Uh-oh, too fast. Crap. Basically, you just got to get into the habit of hitting the brakes just before you go over... Oh, shit. Just before you go over jumps or over major obstacles, with the sole exception of the loop-de-loop. So this is weird. If you go too fast, you crash. If you go too slow, you crash. Brakes! Oh my god. You've got to kind of feather the accelerator. And I ran out of time. Didn't finish a single lap, but somehow I got 4th place. It's almost as if the people who designed this game knew. Oh. No. Loop over. Okay. There I am. Oh! Against other drivers such as Mustang and Footloose. Yeah, game version by Argonaut. So if there was one company in the world who could make polygons work on a Z80 based processor, probably Argonaut. They also made Project X for Nintendo, which was that like 3D tank game that never left Japan. That's the only other 3D original Game Boy game that I know of. So, you know, published by Tengen, aka Atari. But, you know, they didn't want to use their real name because the Atari name was still being used to market Atari hardware at this point. Anyway. What do we got left? That's hard driving. Let's try a different game. Ooh, here we go. Here's an example of a licensed game that is complete shit, that I just happen to have a copy of, and it looks like it needs to be cleaned. Oh boy. I do love it when we have to plug cartridges into cartridges, because that creates multiple points of failure for the connection. So then you have to wonder, is it the Super Game Boy that needs cleaning? Probably not, because the last game worked. Or is it the Game Boy cartridge? So let's just take our cotton bud and just give this cartridge some dental hygiene. There we go. Dry it out a bit. Wait for the alcohol to evaporate. Alright, that's long enough. That'll do. Addams Family, 1991. I will say I am still a little bit sick, so I apologise if at some point I start coughing. That's just something we're going to have to deal with. If I can react fast enough, I will mute the microphone before I start coughing. But that's if I get there fast enough. Where's the button? There it is. Alright, cursor is hovering over the mute button, so all I need to do is click. So this... Hang on. Okay. Yeah, so this game is based on the first Addams Family movie. Classic film, great film, excellent comedy. Excellent Halloween movie if you're, like, living with people who don't like horror movies. This game seems to be based particularly on the final third of that movie, when Gomez has to break back into his old house to rescue Morticia, which is like the final like 20 minutes of that film. Because what are you going to base the rest of the game on? Trying to like reconnect yourself to Uncle Fester? Okay, we can throw knives. And this is a game that is total shit. Oh god. Fuck off. I don't know. Okay. Oh god! Yeah, enemies just spawn infinitely. Oh god. Let's go left. No! Fuck off, bat. Spiders. More weapon energy. So. This is technically kind of an open world. We're actually running around the hub right now. We're trying to make our way to a level entrance. Oh my god! Dude, this is fucking pissing me off. There's like a maximum... You can throw like one knife every 5 seconds or so. It's really dumb. Okay, here we go. Level entrance. Oh my god. We made it. Or not. This appears to just be death. And death just killed us. I've never been able to get that far in this game. It is so, oh my god, no matter what, dodge these little faces that he's spewing at us. This game, a version of this game rather, came out on a bunch of stuff. There's a Mega Drive version of this. There's a Super Nintendo version of this, and I want to say they're all based on the Amiga version, because this game I think was developed for the Amiga first and then ported down from that, so that helps you to understand a lot about the design decisions about this game. Oh god. See, now I'm just out of weapon energy and I'm fucked. Can I leave? No, I can't leave. I think I'm just dead now. I think I've just soft-locked the game. I'm incapable of defeating this boss. I don't know how else I'm supposed to do this. Can I jump on top of him? Nope, that just kills you. So you can jump on top of enemies in this game, apart from when you can't. What if I just... Yeah, and it just starts you here, so I can't leave. I don't have enough weapon power to defeat him. I'm screwed. I may as well just hit reset on the machine. Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm just straight up going to hit reset because, yeah, it's not a good game. Yeah, look, under license by Ocean, so yeah, that right there is a good indicator that at some point this was an Amiga game. Alright, let's go right this time. Tell you what, let's go in the house. Oh god. So I don't remember there being any ghosts in the Addams Family. Or if there were, there weren't any on screen. Let's go upstairs. Oh god, yeah, and you just... A ghost just spawns on top of you, giving you unavoidable damage. That's kind of fucked. Look, bear traps. Picture of Uncle Fester. Let's keep going. Oh, there's one of Gomez. Ugh, again, you just spawn directly on top of enemies. That's not okay. That's bad design. Ugh. I swear you can jump on top of enemies. It just doesn't seem to be working right now. Ugh! Detour, stop. Okay. What part of the house is this meant to be? Fuck. There were a lot of good games for the Game Boy. There was also a ton of shit. So you can tell which blocks are gonna disappear when you step on them because they're smiling instead of frowning. You see them. So you're gonna jump and just immediately jump again. Oh! Those are blades above me that if you jump into just kill you in one hit. They just ignore your life bar and just kill you. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, yeah, we need to. Yeah. Ooh. I tried to hit jump, but it didn't work. Alright, let's try this again. Throw the fucking knife then, asshole! Oh, that's good. So while you're blinking, when you take damage, you can't actually throw your knife. Man, all sorts of amazing design decisions in this game. See, now I want to jump onto that platform, but now I'm afraid I'm going to hit that blade above my head. Oh god. Okay, we've got bouncing balls. You see you can jump on enemies' heads. It appears to just stun them though. No hidden... Nope. No hidden areas there. Alright. Keep an eye out for those smiley ones. Okay, I see. Starting to put blades on top of blocks now, are we? What is this meant to be? A slide? Okay. Fuck. Oh, good. Alright, continuing down. Back off. Oh, Jesus! Okay. We're okay, we got this. Okay, we've got to go up here now. Is that blade going to hurt me if I jump? I feel like it... No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, God. Nope. Alright, made it to the end. What is this? And I can't throw my knives. Nope, jumping on him doesn't do anything. And I'm out of knives. Great. I have nothing. I have no knives. I don't think I have a way to gather more knives. I think I'm just screwed and I have no choice but to die and try and get back here with more weapon energy, which is unbelievably shitty. Okay, fuck that. That's the Addams Family. Not a very good game. What else we got? Ooh! How about a terrible, terrible, terrible Game Boy version of an otherwise very good game? Making sure, okay. That's right, it is the Game Boy version of Lemmings, which is fucking atrocious. Tell you what, let's just do the full lime green colour scheme. Why not? So, you might think, but it's Lemmings. Lemmings is a very straightforward concept. As long as you obey certain rules, you can't fuck up Lemmings, surely. You can make the graphics worse, but you can't screw up the gameplay. You would be wrong. This is a version of Lemmings that in some ways is very different to all other versions of Lemmings, and it breaks the game. So, here's the first level. Basic level. Everyone knows this level. So here's the thing. Hang on. No, didn't continue. Continue. Yes, continue. Okay. Let's select. You can't change the dispenser speed. The spawn rate for the Lemmings in this version, by the way. It's just set, and you have to accept whatever speed they come out. It's just the speed they come out, which breaks some of the levels. So here's the thing. First level of Lemmings, super easy, right? You just tell one Lemming to be a digger, and that's fine. That's not an issue. But this version of Lemmings breaks the game because it's had to redraw a lot of the levels to fit the Game Boy aspect ratio, and then you realise, like, oh, actually, the distance the Lemmings have to drop once they go through this drop down here is enough to kill them, which is not the case in any other version of the game. So you find that a lot of the tactics that work in other versions of this game just do not work in this version. Because of how it's been, because of how they've had to redraw most of the levels. And also there are other things that break the rules, like in the original Lemmings, a Lemming can fall through a single pixel wide gap. Always, without question. If there's a single pixel wide gap between this Lemming and where you want it to go, if there's a single pixel of a gap, it will fall through that gap. Not in this version. Builders no longer stop when they reach walls. Instead, they will turn around and keep building in the other direction, which to some sounds like a great thing. It's like, wait, that sounds actually really useful. But then it actually breaks a lot of tactics for later levels. So you have to then figure out new strategies for levels you thought you'd already fucking cracked because the rules are broken. Also, due to the lack of power of the Game Boy, lemming population has a hard limit at 14. Again, the original Amiga version and the Super Nintendo and Mega Drive versions go up to 100. The Game Boy goes up to 14. Not a very high number. The music's good. The music's a pretty good rendition of the Lemmings soundtrack. You can no longer do the strategy of only using 3 blockers in this level by having them fall off the second lowest platform. Oops. Because in this version of the game, that drop is, because they've had to redraw the level, that drop is now higher than their maximum drop limit, so they will die if they fall off this platform, so you have to use more than 3 blockers. So... the little thing of Lemmings no longer immediately doing the job you tell them to do as you click on them. Instead, you click on them and then they start doing the job half a second later, which is kind of annoying. Can cause some very frustrating issues later on in the game. The funny thing is, this is not the only version of Lemmings for the Game Boy. I believe there was a version for... They did an updated version for the Game Boy Color, which strangely enough only came out in North America. There was not a European release for the Game Boy Color version of Lemmings, which is bizarre to me. And that version, in some ways, is even worse. So... cool. Underwhelming. I will say the music sounds good. They did a good job adapting the Lemmings soundtrack to the Game Boy sound chip. It sounds good. Oh, here's another minor flaw. No more pixel-based terrain deformation. It's all sector-based now. So instead of digging down pixel by pixel like on the 16-bit and 32-bit versions of the game. Oh, I broke that as well, because now that's caused a little wall to appear. And there's only one. Oh, good stuff. I had to restart that level. Could you only give you one pickaxe? Alright, do it on a flat piece of ground. Yeah, so like in all 16, 32-bit versions of the game, where you shape the terrain pixel by pixel, the Game Boy doesn't really have the graphics capabilities for that, so it's all like sector based. So as you can see, it's this, or rather tile based, I guess. So it's just this big block of a pre-drawn piece of, you know, diagonal tunnel that just gets layered over the terrain. I believe that's the same in the NES version as well. Oh, sprite flicker. Come on. Come on, you little shits, hurry up. If I miss any of you, I'm just going to nuke you. Okay. Alright. This is an example of a level that is actually greatly simplified compared to the computer and console versions. So, the computer and console versions, there's more layers to this lattice, but in this version of the game, it's only 2 layers maximum, which is understandable, I guess. Again, because they've had to redraw a ton of the levels to do a better job of making use of the Game Boy screen real estate. Okay. Oh, that sprite flicker. That'll do. Okay. And in the computer and console versions, there was a hard wall here, I believe. So you couldn't have lemmings wandering back over to the left-hand side of the level. But in this version, it's a slope. So they just can. And that really just drags out the amount of time it takes to finish the level. So once these 2 guys are in, we're just going to nuke it. So I think we've got enough. Oh, took its sweet time. There we go. Blockers and bombers. God. There we go. Ugh. Okay. Oh, sprite flicker. Here we are. How many have we got left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left. Cool. What's the next level? Is it the builder tutorial? I think it might be the builder tutorial. Yeah, it is. It's the builder tutorial. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Builders no longer build at a 30-degree angle, I'll call it, on the computer and console versions. In this version, they just straight up build at a 45-degree angle. So oh, yep, see, he didn't start building immediately as I hit him. He walked into the middle of the pit first, then started building. Thanks. Oh, and we're out of building jobs, apparently. How does that work? Restart. Give you 5. Okay. So apparently you can apply the building job to a lemming multiple times before it even starts, which is not good if you're trying to ration your job points. I guess we'll get over to the end. Okay. 2 left. Can we get these guys out? You see, he hit that wall, and instead of stopping, he just turned around and kept building. That's not supposed to happen. That's not meant to be a thing. But in this version of the game, it is. Yep, and there's a one pixel wide gap there, and those guys just walked straight over it. They're not supposed to be able to do that. Just flagrant disregard for the established rules. Ugh. Alright. Dig. Oh, flicker. Okay. We're okay. Doesn't help when your lead lemming keeps flickering in and out of existence. You can't see where the fuck he is. There we go. We nuke this guy. Yeah. That's Lemmings for the Game Boy. It's a bad version of Lemmings. How about a really good Game Boy game? How about a Game Boy game that doesn't make me feel sad inside? Here we go. Kirby's Dreamland. Great game. Kirby's Dreamland is one of those these early Game Boy games from the early 90s that while they're not Super Game Boy enhanced in any way, shape or form, they are still like, you put this game into a Super Game Boy and instead of starting the game out on the same, on the on like A number 1, every single other Game Boy game does, is instead on C number 2. The game Super Game Boy knows to start this game out on this specific colour palette, because I believe the Super Game Boy itself must contain a short list of I'm going to say Nintendo developed and or published games that it looks out for whenever you turn it on, and if it detects one of those games it will automatically start the game in a pre-selected colour palette. It's the same for like Tetris, or Tetris is one of them, or like Super Mario Land, or original Game Boy Golf. So where those games are not Super Game Boy enhanced, they do start. They start out on default colour palettes. This game's just delightful. It's the first Kirby game. And the weird thing is, even though it is a Kirby game, and it does have a ton of the mechanics you associate with Kirby, like, you know, the eating enemies and the floating, this game doesn't really have move stealing, so you can't just swallow a dude and then absorb him and then take his powers. That's not a thing in this Kirby game. But also, you can float forever in this game. In later Kirby games, you can only float for so long before you get tired and you have to land. In this original Kirby, you can float forever. It doesn't matter. You can just fly across the entire level, and unless you run into an enemy, nothing can stop you. Alright, bring it. He throws bombs, you spit the bomb back out at him. He jumps, you move out the way. Hit him with a bomb. First mini-boss, super easy. Oop. Motherfucker ran into me with an apple. You can't swallow big enemies. You have to hit them. Projectile. Just ate that guy's apple, fuck him. kill that guy's friend. Kirby's a motherfucker, man. Kirby's a murderer. Straight up killer. I killed you with your master. I straight up swallowed him off your back and killed you with him. Okay, now we're in this tree. Right. There's nothing out here. Yeah, you can't fly when you've swallowed someone. Weighs you down too much. It's weird how you can eat these blocks and then just kind of like come back down here, because there's nothing down here. It's just a dead end. Same here. Alright, Wispy Woods. Here we go. Oh, shit. We'll say, his little gusts of wind are actually surprisingly difficult to dodge. And in classic Kirby fashion, we get a dance. Very cute. So much personality, so much charm. Ah, this is where we get introduced to the microphone, which is a staple. Oh, and we wasted it. If you spit it out again and not swallow it, you can use it to clear the screen of enemies, but I hit the wrong button, so... Also, that's like one of the only abilities, and that's like the only ability in this entire game is the microphone. Whoop. Alright. Oh. Ugh. Where am I going? Yeah, here we go. Okay, just kind of hang out. Okay. Everything is fine. Can't swallow the spiky guys. Alright, invincibility. No, just jump. Ugh. Here we go. End of stage 1. Quick mini boss. So the game there was teaching us how to deal with a certain enemy type, which we will have to face again later, but we have to face 2 of them at the same time, and it's actually a lot harder. Nothing up there. Whatever. Curry. Curry, we can just spit fireballs. Constantly spit fireballs and no one can stop us. More bottles of water for health. Nope. There we go. Oh no. Here's the thing. Oh god. Got one. Too late. Got him. Missed. Okay, one down. You just gotta kind of be patient. Let him come to you. Damn it. Fuck. Ah! Fuck, missed. Got him. It's a little bit tricky, but not too hard. Very cute. Oh no, he got the fishing rod stuck in his own mouth. Oh, squid. This guy's not vulnerable until he opens up. Oh god! Just keep going. Oof. Just keep going. Ah, that's the microphone. Finally got to show that off. There we go. Bottle of water. Refill the health. Ooh. That guy respawns. What's down here? Got a feeling there's secrets. Ooh, maximum tomato. It's a complete health fill, that is. But what's down here? What's this? Why are there so many doors? Oh well. Never stop. One up. Some water. Good stuff. Much needed. Whoa. Oh! Alright. Part 1 of the level, done. Let's go to this whale. Now we're in the clouds. Okay. This game is just so charming and bizarre. Alright, now it's a shooter. Oh god. It's actually kind of tough. Oh god. This game's good. This game is legit good. It's a good platformer. But you know what? That's enough Kirby. That's enough Kirby. How about we actually play a Super Nintendo game for a change? So let's take the Super Game Boy out. Stick that over here. What have we got? Ooh. I've got an idea. If it works. Let's play some import stuff. Let's play a good... Well, good, maybe not. An interesting game, let's say. This game is not good. It's a fighting game. It's a rather unique fighting game. Let's play a good, wholesome game of Bastard. Versus story team battle. So this is a game I have tried to understand and tried to understand the controls, and it just doesn't. It just defies it. Like, I don't know. So it's a fighting game, but it's like a flying fighting game. And it just doesn't, like, it looks very flashy, but it just doesn't control very well. And half the time I have no idea what I'm even doing. So is this based on a show? Is it based on a manga? I have no idea. Not a clue. But that castle over there is blowing up, so... $15 something. Ah. Okay. So, okay. That makes no sense. Is this like a metaphor for an erection or something? When a lady kisses you, you grow big? Like, what is... Okay. Alright, peace, later. Alright, finally, goddamn. So this is difficult. So B button just fires a fireball. A button also fires a fireball. So does Y, and so does X. All four face buttons shoot fireballs. Hitting the left shoulder button changes your position on screen. Okay, I did something there, but I don't know how. He pulls out his arm and does like a little gesture. If I spam enough fireballs, eventually I will get him. My name is DS, apparently. Well, this is a little bit dull. I'm hitting him though. Slowly, but surely I'm hitting him. And we got him. Please don't let there be a round 2. That was incredibly slow. Oh, there's a round 2. Oh no, this is taking too long. I don't know how I'm supposed to do other moves. All the face buttons just do the same thing. I try pressing different combinations of face buttons. So like B and A together, X and Y together, X and A together, B and Y. Like no, nothing seems to do anything. All I've got is this one fireball attack. And I can change to background or foreground occasionally. Oh, and I guess you can perform throws. Okay, now he's just in a loop of just not evading. Oh, thank God. I hope I get more moves soon, because a fighting game with one move is a bit lame. He's like, how did you like that? I threw all of those fireballs. He's like, you only have one move? And then he fades out of existence. Episode 2, or whatever, Part 2, Chapter 2. Now we're in the clouds. And Dracula is like, hey! Oh my God, it is Dracula! I'm gonna call this guy Rock Dracula, because holy shit, he's throwing up the horns. Awesome. Alright, now we're going to fight, I guess. This dude looks like he listens to Iron Maiden. Alright. Oh, Daimon is apparently his real name. And oh, he looks silly. Do I have more moves? I'm going to try putting like direction combinations in. Like quarter circles and shit to see if that does anything. again, he has so many moves. I don't know how... Right trigger just appears to do nothing. Oh god. So the lips stun me for a little while, and then if he stuns me, he tries to perform a grab by the looks of it. Now he's a bat. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, it's just, surely I must have access to more moves. Because I'm pressing all sorts of button combinations and nothing is happening apart from the standard fireball. And that's just a little bit lame. I'm gonna maybe have to look up like a guide or something, because that's just... Clearly something's not right there. Okay. Alright, what else we got? Ooh. This one's probably interesting, if it works. Nope, that's not normal. Let's give it a clean. Okay, probably doesn't need much of a clean. Okay, that should do it. No? Okay, that's interesting. Just reseat everything. Let's reseat both cartridges and the region unlocker. There we go. Fixed. That's it. Garo Densetsu. Fatal Fury Special. Hey, with Dolby Surround. We're going to get like a special intro or something. No, just a demo. Okay. Gameplay. Okay. Who are we going to play as? Ooh, Duck King. Let's play as Duck King. Who are we going to fight against? Let's fight against... why not? Okay, Fatal Fury. Never been too good at the Fatal Fury games, but I'm gonna figure it out. Right, you can change planes. By hitting the right shoulder button, and I'm getting my ass kicked. Duck King, you suck! Yep. I don't think Duck King has a projectile. God, this is just one of those Super Nintendo games that just sounds less than great. It sounds like somebody's taken a blanket and thrown it over the speaker. You know what I mean? Everything just sounds super muffled. Oh my god! Got her! Can't beat my breakdancing. Oh, fuck off. Yeah. Never been able to get the hang of SNK games. Let's try a different character. Let's try Stickman. Billy Kane. It doesn't help when the characters are standing over the names so you can't read them. Right. Hang on, one moment. Okay. Problem averted. God damn. Fuck. This game's hard. The computer gets significantly more aggressive when you're low on life, I've noticed. Oh my god, dude. Nope, his charge attack just beats mine, I guess. And there's nothing I can do about that. Yep. Oh well. Anyway. Moving on. Let's try something a little bit more straightforward. Halken, also known as Hal Lab. Hyperzone. Yep. It's reverse. Reverse. Alright, so you're this spaceship and you're flying around this Mode 7 universe and you're just shooting shit. You can slow yourself down a little bit to give yourself more time to shoot stuff. And that's kind of it. It's a little bit F-Zero, it's a little bit Space Harrier. You have to stay on the track. If you try and go off the side of the track, you take large amounts of damage, so you've got to stay in line with the grey area. And like F-Zero, you've got the recharge pads, which you fly over. Oop. Oh, that's not good. You take a lot of damage from collisions. That was like a solid quarter of my life bar just gone. Ooh, uh-oh. Strayed too far over to the left then. Stop it. Okay. Alright, first boss. Just shoot him, avoid his bullets. Just, that's it. And that's it, he's dead. Not much life either. First boss, kind of easy. Alright. This is one of those games that is far cheaper to get if you import the Japanese version than it is if you're trying to get a hold of the... I want to say this game did come out in Europe, but in like very limited quantities. And so for some reason the European version is like weirdly expensive, I think. Dodge the flame jets. Oof, not good. Ah! Would very much like some health right now. Oh god, we've got to pick and choose. Let's go left. Fuck. Fuck. But luckily for us, we can just pick up immediately where we left off. Fuck off, you dudes. Yeah, second level, a lot harder than the first level, already. Oh my god, was that even worth it? I don't know. Goddamn. One ship after this. Where are you supposed to even dodge? There's no room to dodge there. It's just supposed to just force yourself to go off the side of the track and eat the damage, because it does slightly less damage to you than running into the flame jet, maybe. I don't know. Oh shit, we got cool fire dragon. It's moving around too fast, so I can't hit him. Good stuff. Oh no, we got him. Oh, this one's trippy. This was all just a bunch of flashing lights. And we do get a new ship. Cool. Let's go left. Jesus. A bunch of blue diamonds. Ah! Stop it. Oh my god, you guys. Just hitting me from the back. Not okay. Ah! Oh god, let's go down the left. Stop it. We're okay. Need like some like weapon upgrades or something. Just something to make me feel like I'm more powerful, because I've got this same little pea shooter. Oh no. I can charge the weapon. Oh great, that does... My problem here is not shot power, it's shot volume. So when by... Nope, it's not even like a screen clearing attack, it's just like, yeah, we put everything into a single shot. I hope you hit it, because if you don't, it's kind of a waste. Right. Oh yes, that's right, I remember. You're fighting the coloured buttons from the Super Nintendo control pad. Could you imagine if you were like a US gamer and you had the horrible purple console? Like, you'd probably be looking at this and you're like, what the fuck is this even meant to be? Fuck. Oh well. It's Hyperzone. It's... It's okay. It's a little bit basic. What do we got? Ooh. How about a weird platformer? Who here suffers from motion sickness? Because, like, holy shit. Welcome to Mohawk and Headphone Jack. It's very, This is a weird platformer in the Sonic the Hedgehog vein that basically plays around with rotation a whole fucking bunch. Oh, by the way, when I said, like, if anyone out there suffers from motion sickness, I meant it. Ugh. Ugh. Oh god, where am I going? Oh, no. It's a weird little bonus level that I've never really truly understood. Oh, this game has a ton of rotation in it. Maybe too much. Oh yeah, and when I said this was like a Sonic the Hedgehog clone, I was fucking serious. So, objective of the game, you've got to collect these CDs, and when you collect enough CDs, the exit to the level appears. I want to say level 1, you've got to collect 100 CDs. I'm going to skip that as a power-up, but we're not going to collect it because it makes playing the game way harder, in my opinion. And you can't just stay in your ball form. Your ball form is limited. So... oh god! And sometimes gravity just changes. Oh god, stop it! Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus, where am I? Look at the map screen. Oh, Jesus. So we're where the yellow cross is, and oh my fucking god. We've got to follow this map around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Down here, down here. Oh god, there's a loop-de-loop there. And then I think the end of the level is there, in that little alcove. Where are we? Exactly. I don't... okay, we're there. We're there. Good stuff. Oh god, the gravity. So we have to make sure we're collecting CDs. You get two jump buttons. You get a high jump button and a normal jump button. I don't know why you would ever use the normal jump button. Okay, we've got 100. Now we're going to make our way over to the end of the level. Oh god. It's got that Sonic the Hedgehog problem of by the time you know an enemy's there, it's already too late. So you've got to kind of know they're there beforehand so you can hit the ball button in time. There it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's look at the map. Where are we going? Nothing over there. Around there. Oh god. This all looks stomach-churningly complicated. It's like a weird... How do you get in there? Oh my god. Tell you what, let's just... Uh-oh. That was dumb. Completely missed all of those CDs and ow. See, if you could stay in ball form, then you wouldn't live in constant fear all the time. Also, I like how when you collect the big CD, the background music changes. Because you know, man, CDs, they're the future. Also, our main character appears to be equipping a Discman. What? Wait. Now apparently I just take damage whether I'm in ball form or not, and oh my god. Oh Jesus. So you just gotta kind of just inch forward. Oh. So I just guessed, I didn't even know that anything was going to be there. Oh, it's a figure 8. I get it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you just gotta kind of memorise enemy positions. What is this? Nope. What was that? Like a checkpoint or something? I don't know. Okay, those guys breathe fire. Fuck. Jesus. There must be checkpoints. Okay. Oh Jesus! The whole gravity thing is kind of a nightmare. Oh, fuck. That guy wasn't even there beforehand. Oh yeah, they are checkpoints. Okay. Nope. Definitely don't want to go that way. Is that life? Oh god. Spring shoes. It's apparently a power up. Can I turn these off, please? Killing all the multicoloured worms. It's actually achieving something. There's a lot of them. Fuck. Okay. No. Alright. So you can collect those like ball things that kind of look like tiny versions of you. You can collect a maximum of 3, but they're like a special attack. You fill the screen with particles of yourself and hurts all enemies nearby, I believe. But you can only carry 3, which is a problem. And this is pretty cool. If you stand still for long enough, he just starts rocking out. Alright, where the hell are we? I know where that is. Did know that. Going down there. Pipes. Oh, what is that purple? That pink cross. Oh, for fuck's sake. This game is like a mini-map or something just to let you know when enemies are coming up, because otherwise you're just going to take damage. There's just not a lot you can do about it. Oh god, we're back here. Where the hell are we? Oh god, that doesn't help. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay, we're here. I know where we are. Where am I going? Okay. Fuck's sake. Ah! I have no idea where I am. I have no idea where I'm going. It's not at all clear. Where the hell I should be. It looks cool though, I'll give it that. The little sense this game makes, it sure looks cool, and I'm dead. Don't know if you can, oh yeah, it does say, okay. Game over. On a CD. Whoa! Because you know, it's 1995. And CDs are the height of technology. God. Woof. Yeah, one more. One more for the road. Try our hands at a shooter. A shooter that apparently loads of people adore and love, but I just think is kind of eh. And it's not going to run. Let's eject and reseat it a couple of times. There we go. Now it works. The fighting in this area is ferocious. We play a madman, apparently. That's it. This is UN Squadron. This is a very well-liked game. For some reason. I'm going to turn the level down to easy because I suck at shooters. So we've got Vulcan, special weapon, and change. Okay. Got the little Section Z robot on the menu, like a lot of Capcom games from this era. Play Shin, Mickey, or Greg. Shin is the default character. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. It's suddenly got loud. There we go, minus 12 decibels. So we are apparently a mercenary, earning money by defeating the enemy and using that said money to outfit our jet or buy entirely new jets. We can't actually afford any jets at the moment. And let's see. 50 bombs. We can use our money to buy special weapons as well. Let's buy that. Cluster shot. Okay. Oh Jesus. I am using the frame meister, by the way, so there is definitely a significant amount of lag introduced into my inputs, so oh shit. Wow, motherfucker. This game's kind of ruthless. I'll get 15,000 this time. That's cool. So you keep your money between lives, which is helpful. Off helicopters, oh my god. Fuck. I'm dead again. Not doing so well. Still only afford that one. Fuck it. Buy everything. You get one Mega Crush. I believe that's a screen clearing attack. So. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Your jet is so huge. Your hitbox is massive. Oh my god. Fucking goddamn! I think that was health. Ugh. Oh look, we can select another one. Let's do a different level, because fuck this. It's a good thing you keep your money and your power-ups between continues. That's nice and lenient. I appreciate that. Whoop! Fuck. Fuck. Try that one again. It's annoying how you have to go through the whole shop screen every single time. Fucking goddamn! There we go, now we have no more Mega Crushes. Oof. Right. Oh look, we made it to a boss. How about that? Oh my god. I'm just going to bomb him from above. Just fuck this guy. Alright, well at least we get to see another level before the end. Oh, it's just the same level again. Again, this game is really lenient. You get a health bar, you keep your power-ups between lives and continues. And your money as well. The game's trying really hard to make me succeed right now, but I'm just not. For fuck's sake. The combination of my iffy reflexes and the frame meister, and it's baked in lag that is just making this a real chore. Oh god. We've got no health left. Got a rear gun as well. You know what? Let's just accept the fact that we're not going to finish a level. Not under these conditions anyway. Anyway, I think that'll do it for tonight. It's a nice 2-hour video there for you to digest. And hopefully I shall see you in 2020. Yeah, hopefully. I will continue to heal up and fight off viruses. Anyway, I'm the Real Blue Dragon. Goodbye.